Debate the Cause on YouTube, otherwise known as Catch a Freeman on Twitch. Hello, the man's getting a bit mad here. Debate the Cause here. Got a story coming out of Trinidad. It's an Ian Allen story, and I'm sure you'll agree that we're still all feeling the death of Kevin Samuels, and it's hard to look at some of these stories in the same way anyway. In fact, the way I look at stories completely changed. Kevin's changed my whole way of thinking about certain things. I'm not even gonna lie. When it comes to resolving conflicts, I've kind of been like this anyway, but I just got a lot of affirmation from the philosophy of Mr. Samuels, which will live on, by the way. Yeah, you haters, you can as much as you like, yeah? But boy, the Lord anointed that man, and so did we. But anyway, here's a story coming out of Trinidad, and I think it's one that we're meant to get behind. It's kind of old school. It's an old school tactic now. Two people have had an argument. Wife or girlfriend comes home and the place is destroyed. So she's walking around now documenting how everything's destroyed. Now, I want you to have a look at this because it doesn't seem very manly to me. Anyway, let's check it out. Smash up the fan. Smash the fan. Bedroom number 1.
Walkway. Bedroom number 2.
Oh, all right.
Kitchen.
All right, so the kitchen getting mashed up.
Kitchen glass. Fridge. Hot. Microwave. Radio.
Right.
Toilet and bath.
Mash it up. Now, like, look, man. Who are you fooling here? All right, so 2 things could have happened. Maybe, and either way, it don't look good for the woman who's posting this. Right, two things going down here, and either way, it don't look good for the girl, right? Because you're walking through again, the first bedroom, the second bedroom, the kitchen, the bathroom. Well, look, if this was all your stuff, yeah, and you had some beta male living up in your place, right? Well, you should be calling the police for criminal damage. But then hang on a second. Who do we know in this life that destroys everything when the relationship done? That's quite a feminine trait. But men are known for doing this type of thing. When do men do this type of thing? Men do this type of thing when they paid for everything and they find out you've been cheating on them. That's when men do this type of thing. When they paid for everything and they find out you've been cheating. Yeah, I'm gonna break the toilet bowl you shit on. Yeah, because I paid for that toilet bowl. Let me see you shit somewhere that you pay for, right? However, the degree of vandalism here is just feminine and spiteful. It's feminine and spiteful. The guy's gone through the whole house getting out. That is a real vindictive feminine trait right there. This woman's going out with, look, who have you brought into your house? Who did you decide? Whose character did you lay down with there to then turn around and do that to you? And what did you do to them for them to do that to you? And even if you did do something to them, for them to do that level of damage to your house, you picked yourself a real emotional beta male, didn't you? I mean, at any point, what am I going to do? Turn around and blame the man? Men don't do that. Men don't do this. Males do that. Women do that. Beta males do that. Beta male cucks brought up by their single mums do that. I'm gonna smash up all your stuff. Because if it was me now, I would just I'd just leave. You'll feel the financial coals when I'm gone. I wouldn't demean myself to put myself in a situation where I relied on you. I lived in your place anyway. So I wouldn't even go around smashing up my own shit. I wouldn't smash up my own shit because I paid for it. Does it sound like she's paid for this stuff? Does it sound like if you came home and all your shit was smashed up that you paid money for, are you going to be just calmly documenting like that? I don't know. If it was my stuff, I'd be like, because everything will have an emotional attachment. I'd be like, I just smashed up. Oh, yeah. And the fridge and the cooker. You smashed up do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah? Because there's certain things that I would have gone through to get certain items. Yeah? So just to see it smashed up, I'm not going to, the radio, the microwave. No, sorry. Each one of these things in this house represents a trial. Yeah. Each item that I've got in this house represents a certain endeavor that I've had to go through. So everything in this house I've attached a degree of emotional attachment to, right? Because I have value in it. Don't get me wrong, it could all go tomorrow as long as I got my health. But you know, you're not going to show me my stuff that I spent my time working for, smash up on the ground without a little bit of emotion coming out of my voice. Something's not sitting right in this one. And you walk around the bedroom, the bathroom, yeah, look at that. I mean, where's the emotion in your voice? You know what? Stop. Look, man. My spider senses are telling me you're half up in this. Whatever this is, you're half up in it. Right? Because this is not like the shattered belongings of an individual, like out of the blue, like, oh, you smashed up the kitchen, we got document the kitchen, you see, we're gonna get him this time, he did this, the kitchen, the bathroom. I can already, I know Trinis, yeah, I know Trinis, yeah, I can already sense the tone in the voice. It's like, and look how him do, and look how him do. Right, don't tell me you can't hear that in the tone. What you lay with dogs, you get fleas, yeah? Bad seed reaps a bad harvest, yeah? Like, you know, were you looking at showing me all of this for like I'm supposed to go, oh, terrible, oh, look at that. No, look, that's the man that you brought into the house. That's the man you brought into the house, yeah? And look for the TV, look for the bathroom, look for the first bedroom. So domestic dispute ends in house being totally trashed by male companion. Like, that's a male. It's not a man. That's a male. That's a beta male. That's a vindictive. I would do, you know what? Hey man, sugar in the shoes. I would say that the level of destruction and vandalism here would point to sugar even being in the shoes. Do you understand? I don't buy this. What am I supposed to do? Think violent man? Oh, horrible. Oh, men, they're so abusive. No, that's a emotional beta male who's just smashed all that shit up. And now we're supposed to what? Look at it. Look, your bedroom. Look at me smash up the bathroom. Your boyfriend.
Kitchen.
Kitchen
Glass. Fridge.
How much you want to pay? I would bet my bottom dollar he didn't pay for none of that. I would bet my bottom dollar he probably paid for all of that. It's either a jilted man who's paid for it all, or it's a beta male who's living in her place. One or two. Either option's not good. It ain't a man's man. A man's man wouldn't even be there. Do you understand what I'm saying? A man's man ain't going to smash up his own stuff. I invested and put my own time into the stuff. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it can't have been a man, because a man works and invests in stuff and then he retains the value. He don't go around and smash his own stuff up. Unless, of course, he bought it for an unappreciated female. In which case, yeah, then I can see the stuff getting smashed up. But as I said, either way, there's only two options here for a man responding like that. Beta male, right? Or jilted simp. Either way, it doesn't look good for this chick. The bathroom, the microwave,
Radio.
and the radio, toilet and bath. Yeah, you mix with shit and the smell rubs off. Yeah, this is what you get. That was the life choice you made. Are you happy with your decision making? Yeah, but you think there was a dad involved in her choosing that partner? Hell to the nizzo. And that's it. Right now, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to go, Oh, it's terrible. You know, these men are so violent. Nah, you're kind of on your own with that one, love. You're on your own with that one. A lot of us men, we've got our life partners, we've got our partners, or we're okay, and we're pulling up the ladder. I think it's time to pull up the ladder. Yeah, because like Generation X, like Generation Y is like losing their mind. Generation Z is just like fruity as all hell. Like, it's time to pull up the ladder and watch this shit go down. Essentially, you're seeing the same thing in Trinidad, right? The same type of video evidence gathering that either exposes the delusional mindset or confirms the delusional mindset. The video evidence doesn't fit the frame of reference, right? You're seeing that in the Amber Heard case. You're seeing a lot of that in the UK. You're seeing that in America, in the West. It seems to be a bit of a Western phenomenon. But yeah, that story was meant to be about a violent man that's ran around and smashed up all of that stuff. But yeah, as I said, for anyone who is a man, you'll recognize that those aren't really manly traits going on there, right? And she is complicit to a certain degree as to who she's allowed into her environment. You've got to start thinking like that. You've got to start protecting yourself. There's no point shutting the gate after the horse is bolted. Peace.
I am the king and will not be. I am the king and will not.